Hey yo everyone, I am Ignium, and this is the next episode in the God of War Ghost of Sparta playthrough, so let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, do I fucking despise having to do voiceovers. I forgot and muted by accident the beginning of this entire episode. I don't recall exactly how many minutes, but let's just do something so that it's not silent. At least today I'm not as... what is the word? Down from like some of the other days where there was a need for voiceovers, and then it's just like, man, I can't be bothered. As usual, when I forgot to record these episodes, I forget to mute myself. Most of the time I forget what I said at that point. And sometimes I remember what I said at that point, and then it becomes conflicting in my mind because I am trying to not say the same thing, because it kind of seems like I'm trying to catch lightning in a bottle again. Pretty fucking weird. But I don't recall if there was like as much happening to the point that it would be needed to be explained. Like, for example, stopping there. I don't know why. Why did I stop in there? Don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, so far it's just like if I recall correctly, yeah, I remember now. I'm going to fall in here. Yeah, spoilers. But I think there's going to happen in like 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah, I thought I could drop from that other part in there because it kind of seems like you can hold or whatever. Yeah, I missed that. Sedge. Then we gotta do all the fucking thing again, isn't it nice? It is like a pain in the ass having to do a voiceover for a section, but I did a voiceover made commentary before, and now having to redo it again. Second time, for no reason. I really don't like these sections on the roads. I kind of see no reason to them. Oh, bollocks, I am out of water. What a good start. And I just noticed that it's not going to be as easy for me to stop and cough. So I'm going to be just suppressing any necessity to cough because my throat sometimes, and then without water. I just noticed something. Is the sword in the life health bar thingy always been yellow? I don't remember. I don't know. I recall that in Chain of Olympus, when you attacked enemies, the sword became red, and it kind of like showed up like splotches of blood or whatever. I think that's a nice. Yeah, there we go. Finally did it. That's a nice detail. But then I can't recall if this one is always yellow like that. I suppose it is, because it is the Blades of Athenian. Why did I stop in there? Who the fuck knows? Did I fight these enemies before? I think I did it. Because otherwise, when an enemy show for the first time, if I recall correctly, they have a kind of an introduction. One thing that I was paying attention yesterday, it's nice that the Gorgon froze, turned one of the enemies to stone just because they were in the path of the tongue. I mean, it's not like I didn't notice it before. But oh, the chains in that sequence. I remember saying about that. But I can't stress out enough how good looking those chains are. Look at that, so crisp. So it's just like so, like what is the word? So the texture on them is just like so well done. It's just it almost seems like it's way higher quality than anything else, which is weird. As far as I remember, the chains only appears in this like clearly so that you can see. It only appears in this animation. And look how when we kill it just like freezes, turns every other enemies to stone. That's a nice attention to detail, let's say. But yeah, it's an interesting thing that it happens. It's just like better than nothing happening. And oh yeah, yeah. Apparently, I suddenly remembered that I can afford to upgrade the blades. And one weird thing. Why the fuck does the blade only goes to level 4? I mean, it's max now. I don't understand why it happens like that. All the other games, the blade was like up to level 5, and the spells were up to level 3. And even the secondary weapons, if I recall correctly, were up to level 3 as well. But it's weird. Why just they decided to make this one go up to level 4 for some reason? Maybe because kind of it is implying that the game is shorter in some way or whatever. Because if you stop and think about it, we are pretty much going back to Atlantis. So it could be that the last fight is going to be just there in Atlantis, and then possibly we find Amos, and then that's it. That ends. I see no reason for the fights in the walls. As I said before, for the fights in the ropes, I think it's just like, it's pretty much like kind of padding, just so that it extends the time that you spend in top of the walls. What is the fucking name? It's not crawling. Is something entirely different. It's not. What is the act that you're doing while you're doing this? It is I forgot the word. But just maybe on God of War 3 is they improved it. I mean, they definitely improved. That was a weird glitch in the shadow there. They definitely improved from the first game for sure, but it's still shit. But there was an improvement. Although, now that I think about it, I was wondering if the God of War 3 is going to work on my computer or not. Because when I look into the wiki for RPCS3, is that the name? I think it is RPCS3. When I look into the wiki, it says that the game is not considered as playable. It is set as in-game, which is like the lower option below. It's like, I forgot what the maximum is, but playable is not the maximum, even though most games, like, to this point, are set as playable. I don't think there is even an option above playable on RPCS 3, because I think the emulator would need to mature a little bit more until it reaches a point in which you can say that a game is fully emulated, let's say. So I think that's why they don't have options above playable. But if I recall correctly, the option below playable is in-game. And God of War 3 shows us in-game in there. So I thought, well, it's not going to fucking work most of the parts. But am I crazy how that guy has the shadow of the shield even though he doesn't have the shield anymore? Weird. Possibly emulation issue. But I looked into the wiki, and the only reason that they set the... at least like what I could read from it, the only reason that they set the God of War 3 as in-game instead of playable is because it requires way above normal requirements on your computer for you to emulate it properly, but so that it runs correctly, because it takes like too much out of the PS3. Because it's, I mean, it is one of the games that uses pretty much the PS3 in its entirety. It was pretty much made so that it could show all of what the PS3 is capable of doing. So I don't know, it could be that it doesn't run. I've yet to test it. I'm going to test after I finish Ghost of Sparta. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in case it doesn't work. Maybe, if it works, but it works like in a slower manner, I will possibly limit it to 30 FPS. I don't know exactly. I mean, that is doable. It would be able to be played, although not as smoothly. But it's better than nothing when you stop and think about it. And as long as there is no like considerable bugs or glitches or whatever the fuck, as long as the game is playable, it's kind of fine when you don't exactly have a PS3, so anything just works. If only, for example, to understand what the story is and how everything leads to the newer games. But yeah, Temple of Ares. As you can see, those guys are destroying the Ares statue. If I recall correctly, the point where I forget that I sometimes become like silent in these cutscenes. But there's not much happening here. They destroyed the Ares statue because they're going to erect a newer one for Kratos. And this guy is the one that shows up in God of War 2, the one that Kratos kills himself like by accident, kind of. But it's pretty much the same guy. It is the same dude. And he indeed shall return, like in several like meanings of the word. Okay, let me see. It is almost close to getting to the moment where the audio just there is like a commentary. If I recall correctly, it was around 12 minutes or something like that. But it's very close for me to having to stop the voiceover. Finally. As I said, I don't really, yeah, it's very close. I don't really like doing these things because I did the commentary before.
Kratos stood in the Temple of Ares.
Possibly I'm going to stop talking now and just leave the cutscene. Yep, that's what's going to happen.
The ghost of
Back
Sparta,
to the commentary.
the god slayer. And now the very person he had once despised. The god of war.
I think the entirety of the previous parts were muted. Oh, fuck me, I was speaking about so many interesting things. Shit, I'm going to have to do a voiceover later. I don't like having to do voiceovers, just like a pain in the ass. Ares was often called upon before the Spartans went into battle. Sacrifices were made in his name to solicit his blessing, and the Spartans choose their prisoners of war for this purpose. Oh, that's why the prison there. Once Kratos took his place as the new god of war, Sparta's devotion turned towards the one they saw as their own, save for a few staunch supporters of Ares, which was, I think that, god damn it, there's no need to see it again. Come on, oh, it's so fucking hot. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, like while I was muting, about the amount of pain that I'm feeling, which is possibly due to fibromyalgia. And I mean, it could be that it wasn't as muted from the beginning, but I'm quite sure there was. I was thinking about the tons of pain that I went to sleep with and then woke up with even more pain. Possibly due to the fibromyalgia, because I mean, there's no reasons for me to have this pain. I didn't do anything before. It's like a bunch of muscle pain in the shoulders, like a considerable amount. Can I sit in there? If I can't, I'm gonna be pissed. No, I can't. Hate. Oh, the blades now have a golden aura. Nice. And it's looking like the regular Blades of Athena. So Kratos is letting himself be hit by a kid. Really? Jesus. You just left to hang your ghost at different parts of the mirror. Oh, so I should break everything. Okay. I mean, it works, I guess. Should I keep hitting the same location? Same part, I guess. Is it breaking more? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, whatever. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be breaking more. I should just, like, crack every single part of it. Up. And possibly to the right now. Yeah, sure. Oh, goddamn. Missed that one. Is there a game over situation here? Oh, goddammit. Press the button. Like, see, this is a allegory for a man suppressing his inner child abuse, suppressing your inner child and just like bulking up, just like pressing your emotions deep down inside and just don't express it, keep them inside. The Skull of Caries, an ancient relic of the domain of death. A dark power lies within it. Oh, that is the skull that we were searching for to open the Thanos thingy.
Kratos knew he had to return to Atlantis.
Sure.
Back to the sunken city. Only there would he find the entrance to Death's domain. And the brother he left behind.
Although, I am trying to understand one thing. Why was the skull in here? I mean, I understand it not being placed in the same location. That's... I mean, the door being in one location, the key being in not another location. Makes sense. But... at the same time, why here? Why precisely here in the domain of Kratos? I mean, sure, they didn't know that it eventually would become like Kratos' temple. But wouldn't it be easier, like, for example, while Kratos was in Atlantis... God damn it, my fucking eye is itching. While Kratos was in Atlantis, he... like, people just came in here and just hid the skull? While they distracted him while he was in Atlantis? Makes no sense. There is the guy. Shields?
Your weapons, my lord.
What?
I have looked after them as if they were my own.
Arms of Sparta. The weapons of Kratos, the Spartan general, and the coat of arms of Sparta. Nice!
You have served me well.
Now kill him.
Thank you, my lord.
I know he's going to stay alive. Maybe that's why Kratos... Oh, that is a nice jump, and it's clearly modeled after 300 Leonidas like jump. Hold R1, then press square to throw spear. Oh, I see. R1? Yeah, it is the fire thingy. Oh, this is more of an arrow like thingy than the other one is. Although it doesn't seem to be using anything. It could be that it's not using anything here because of the arms of Sparta. Press square for light attack, press triangle for heavy attack, sure. Oh, yeah, bastard. No, you. There's no... Oh, the heights that guy went. Oh boy, that was awesome. Oh god dang, I couldn't do it again. Oh, that one died. No, fly. Oh god dang it, fly. Go to the stratosphere. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Well, where is that from? I don't recall. Just throw the fuckers there. No, get away. Can I upgrade it? Almost. Increase damage, Spirit of Leonidas, see? Rage of Leonidas. Leonidas. It is Leonidas. In the same way that Kratos is not Kratos, is Kratos. But I can understand why it is Kratos, because oh, it is an English pronunciation and it's an English game. Everyone is speaking English in here. No one is speaking Greek as far as I know. It could be that the gods were speaking Greek in that moments where they were like saying shit that no one understood. It would be ironic if they were speaking really Greek and then none of the Greek people around could understand that they were speaking Greek, but sure. It's kind of easy to switch in them. Yeah, not enough to upgrade. Yeah, I need to pay more attention to the muted, like, thingy. I thought that was, like, beyond the... I mean... I blame the pain. I blame the intense amounts of pain and the hot situation that is going right now. The weather. Arms of Sparta. Hold L1 to block with the shield, while behind shield it is possible to walk or attack. Oh, that is nice being able to walk with it. And just, oh, that is a nice attack as well. Is it like full on block? Yeah, it seems to be 100% damage mitigation. I can address you, fuck. No. I can address. Oh, there's way too many arrows being fired. Ball. More ball. Double balls. All have the balls. There's balls for everyone. Oh, hold the tongue. What is it going to be? Minotaur horn. Sure. Let's keep on going. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.